Everybody out there in Hot Rod Land, it's Phil coming to you once again from Carcraft Classics. Today showing off this sweet new piece of inventory. We've got a 1996 GMC Sierra C1500 pickup. Awesome truck. But before we get started with that, for those of you watching one of my videos for the first time, this is Carcraft Classics. We're located at 321 Canton Road here in Cumming, Georgia, 30040. We're about 30 miles north of Atlanta. Our phone number here at the shop is 470-239-4977. And my cell is 770-317-1415. We can be reached via email at carcraftclassics@gmail.com. And be sure to visit us on the web, of course, at carcraftclassics.com. We're going to shoot 55 plus pictures of this truck in addition to this video, and there'll be a detailed ad posted on our website, carcraftclassics.com. And again, if you have any questions, just give me a holler on my cell, 770-317-1415. What a beautiful truck we have. This came to us locally from a gentleman named Joe, and it's an all original truck except for a few things that he did to it, and I'll explain those as we go. Original paint, body's in great shape, pinned straight, no problems with the cab corners or the rockers or any of those typical rust spots that these trucks can carry. Again, this is a GMC, it's not a Chevy. It's a Sierra, so the equivalent of the Silverado. It's got all the power options. We'll go over those in just a minute, but again, all original truck except for let's see, new set of headlights. As you can see, they're not all brown and dingy like they do get, and the running lights have been replaced as well. They look great. The other thing that was changed by the previous owner is the, let's see, the rally wheels. 15-inch, nostalgic. I love them. Truck rallies, GM truck rallies. New hand-cooked tires on there. Rallies are in great shape. And the only other thing I believe that's been touched on this original truck is the exhaust. This has got a 2-into-1, I believe into 2 exhaust for the OBS trucks. And he put a Flowmaster muffler on it, so it's got a little bit better sound. And we'll show that to you. We'll let you hear that in just a minute. The only rust I found on this truck is surface rust in the bed from a few scratches. As you can see, where the paint was scratched and moisture got to the bare metal and just caused a little bit of surface rust, but there's no rot, there's no holes all the way through or anything like that. Again, you go to our site, there'll be pictures of the undercarriage. I'm not going to crawl around on the ground and go over all that, but again, she's a mostly original truck except for those things I mentioned, and it's got about 120,000 miles, maybe just a hair under 120,000 miles for a 96. That's obviously not many miles. This truck has been stored over the past few years with the previous owner and hadn't been driven, but it starts, runs, and drives excellent. Let's take a quick look. Before we do that, before we get under the hood, just want to mention this is a regular cab short bed, you know, that everybody's after. This one's got that slight modification on the bed sides. You know, it's got the I think they called it a style side. You know, we all refer to it as a step side, but looks excellent. Suspension's unmolested. Truck has not been lowered, or frame has not been cut. No C-notch or anything. And it is the Sierra SLE option. I believe that's the highest option they had that year. It's got the gray interior, but for now, let's take a look under the hood. I tell you, these trucks, they're commonly referred to as OBS trucks, and OBS stands for old body style. This is the era after the square bodies. And I love the square bodies. God knows we've sell them and customize them. We have a lot of fun with them. But I tell you, the jump in technology, reliability, drivability, just the overall feel of the truck when you're behind the wheel, it's just immense when you go from the square body to this one. It's a huge jump. I mean, this truck, I mean, even just something silly like the sound deadening. I mean, it's so quiet driving this truck down the road. Of course, it's got the overdrive transmission. Some of the square bodies didn't have that. So you got that extra gear on the highway. Starts, runs, drives, and brakes excellent. It's just a night and day transformation from the 73 to 87 square bodies to this era, the 88 to 98 OBS trucks. And this truck has a V8 in it. It's the Vortec. It is fuel injected from the factory. Again, starts, runs, and drives excellent. My son Chase did a fabulous job detailing this truck. Under the hood, the exterior, the interior, it looks great. Truck is ready to be driven. It's completely turnkey. Let's see, center bolt valve covers, fuel injections under there. It's got AC, of course. All the OBS trucks did. Power disc brakes up front. Power steering, you can see the reservoir and the pump down there. And this V8 is connected to a 700R overdrive transmission. So again, no problems on the highway. No searching for another gear. Got the factory stickers on it. Tell you about the drivetrain. Core support is unmolested. Truck has not been in any accidents. Doesn't run hot. Again, she's turnkey. One more look under the hood here. Just had the AC serviced and charged. That shouldn't give you any issues at all. It's hard for me to say a 96 is a classic, but let's face it, this truck is 25 years old already. The best thing about this truck, they all have their pros and cons. They all have things that need to be addressed. This one doesn't really, but have anything that needs to be addressed. But the big positive for this particular piece of inventory is that it's not going to break the budget. You know, our asking price on this truck is $13,900. You get an all-original truck that runs and drives, cold air, warm heat, doesn't need a thing. Now, of course, you can customize it and make it yours and drop it on the ground, put big wheels on it, and do whatever you want, but you don't need to. It's ready to be enjoyed just the way it is with no issues to address. And under $15,000, it's just hard to find. Again, this is a GMC, not a Chevrolet. We love them both. Glass is in excellent shape. Again, the bed has its share of scratches, but no dings, no dents. It's been used, but it hasn't been abused. Bulkhead up there doesn't have any dings or dents. Bed sides are in great shape. Tailgate opens and closes fine. There'll be a picture of the top of the cab. You can see there, it's not all dinged and dented up from hail or anything else. Again, we did a thorough detail on this truck. It just was sitting, so it did get dirty inside and out. Shampooed the carpets. Power windows do work, power locks do work. Put a new set of floor mats in there. Nice clean rust-free rockers. Tilt wheel, cruise control. Again, the overdrive transmission. Nice stereo with the CD player. Some of you young kids don't even know what that is, I bet. But again, she is a classic. So back in the day when this was made, CDs were popular. You can see there again, it's 119,992 on the clock. All the gauges do work. Seats aren't all torn up. Dash is in excellent shape as well. No cracks or evidence of it being replaced, or it's in great shape. Let's fire this sucker up for you. So no pumping the gas on this sucker. Again, fuel injected. Listen to that Flowmaster exhaust. Awesome little short bed. I've always wanted one of these trucks. They got a little bit of a tight budget. Again, this one, great option for you. Got the little chin spoiler. Got a chip or two right here in the front, but overall the paint is really in great shape on this truck. Again, it's been sitting a little while. All the body side molding is still there. Truck is pretty much unmolested, except for, like I said, the wheels, the exhaust, and a new set of headlights. Alright, so like I said, asking price on this truck is $13,900. As I mentioned in all of my videos, if you need help with financing, just let me know. Our preferred lender is JJ Best Bank. We like them because they specialize in financing the classic cars, and their values are appropriate for these classics. They're in touch with the market. They know what they're worth. So you don't have a problem borrowing money on the classics like you do sometimes at your local bank. Light customization is available as well. Should you decide you wanted to lower this or put a different set of wheels, or some, again, light customization we can try to help you with. Or you can take it as is and do what you want to do to it yourself. The other thing is we do offer delivery. So just let me know. Shoot me a text or an email and let me know where you are located, and I'll get you a shipping quote. We can ship open or enclosed. This truck, I'm sure would have no problem going enclosed. And by the way, on this truck we do have a clean title, so there won't be any problems registering the vehicle. Just love the look of this truck. GMCs are awesome. Love that nice clean grille with the nice GMC red letters. Great starting point for somebody, or even something to just drive as is, if you decide that you don't want to customize it. Okay, again, my name is Phil. I'm the owner here at Carcraft Classics, and I can be reached at 770-317-1415 or via email at carcraftclassics@gmail.com. Just give me a holler if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching the video. I truly appreciate it. And if you have a minute, please give us a thumbs up down below and subscribe to our channel if you like classic cars and trucks. We also sell neon signs, wheel and tire packages, and other things that us hot rod lovers like. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to our channel and check us out. Thanks again for watching the video. God bless America.